Hello Bookish friends, welcome to another special video for the Christie's Missing Readathon. In today's video, I'm going to do another installment of From Pages to Screen video series. I'm going to compare the Halloween Party by Agatha Christie with its two adaptations. Halloween Party is a work of detective fiction by English writer Agatha Christie. First published in the United Kingdom by the Collins Crime Club in November 1969 and in the United States by Dodd, Mead and Company later in the same year. This book was dedicated to writer P.G. Wodehouse. This novel features Belgian detective Hercule Poirot and mystery novelist Ariadne Oliver. A boastful girl at a Halloween party tells Mrs. Oliver she once witnessed a murder. The same girl is later drowned in an apple-bopping bucket, and Poirot must solve a two-pronged mystery. Who killed the girl, and what, if anything, did she witness? I first read the book last year, actually. I thought it was a decent Poirot novel, and Ariadne Oliver being a very favorite character of mine. I loved how two favorite characters worked together in this book. Found the mystery to be quite good. I actually could not guess the killer until the very end. However, this being a very late Christie novel, some of the plot points actually were not clarified enough to make sense. But like I said, the main mystery was constructed really good. Overall, it was an 8 out of 10 Agatha Christie book for me. This book was adapted twice. And the first adaptation was adapted as a part of the 12th series of Agatha Christie's Poirot. Aside from David Suchet as Poirot, Zoe Wanamaker reprised her role as Ariadne Oliver in the series. It also stars Deborah Findlay, Julian Rhind-Tutt, and Fenella Walger. Charles Palmer directs this episode. And the screenplay was written by Mark Gatiss. This television adaptation shifted the late 1960s setting to the 1930s, as with nearly all shows in this series. The adaptation premiered on 27th of October 2010, and it was the 63rd episode in the series. The second adaptation is a quite recent adaptation, A Haunting in Venice. It is an American mystery film produced and directed by Kenneth Branagh from a screenplay by Michael Green. It serves as a sequel to The Death on the Nile, which was released in 2022, and is the third film in which Branagh reprises his role as the Belgian detective Hercule Poirot. The ensemble cast includes Kyle Allen, Camilla Cotin, Jamie Dornan, Tina Fey, Jude Hill, Ali Khan, Emma Laird, Kelly Riley, Ricardo Simarchio, and Michelle Yeoh. A Haunting in Venice was released in the United States on September 15, 2023 by 20th Century Studios. The film received generally positive reviews from the critics and has grossed 122 million worldwide. In From Pages to Screen, I compare the original work with its adaptations according to 4 criteria: faithfulness to the book, casting choices, acting quality, and my IMDB rating. I try to be as objective as I can in the first 2 criteria, whereas, of course, I'm more subjective in the second 2. As for faithfulness to the book, the 2010 adaptation is one of the more faithful adaptations in this series, with the exception of time change. In this novel, Poirot is involved quite early on, so they didn't need to change that fact. And also the Halloween party scene was depicted really well. It is a quite faithful adaptation, so it gets a plus. As for Haunting in Venice, I had to check if I was remembering the book correctly or not, because almost everything was changed, with the exception of few names. The past event was changed completely. The victims were changed, and most importantly, the setting of the English village was changed to more haunting Venice, which changed the atmosphere of the book completely. And also the character of Ariadne Oliver was changed and degraded, which made me quite angry when watching. Murder motive was also changed, and this book is actually not a quite close circle mystery. But in this movie, they changed it to very isolated close circle mystery. So this was a disaster in terms of adapting the book. Although the producers admits that it was loosely based, I think they shouldn't have adapted this book. If they wanted to create this film, maybe they should have adapted another Agatha Christie. If I could give 3 minuses to this category, I would give this adaptation 3 minuses. For casting choices, the casting of David Suchet as Hercule Poirot is the best, but the other side characters also fitted their roles perfectly, and they were in tone with the characters in the book. Casting in Haunting in Venice was, I think, fine, because the characters were nothing like the characters in the book, and there were some additional characters. Considering the plot of the film, I think they were okay, so it's a check. As for acting quality, I will again say that David Suchet is the perfect Poirot. However, Ariadne Oliver as Zoe Wanabeki is also quite good. And maybe because the murder of a child is quite dramatic, there were no additional drama in the actors' scenes, which sometimes irritates me. So it's a plus. As for acting in Haunting in Venice, some of the actors were really good, and some of them were really bad. Interestingly, I never liked Kenneth Branagh as Hercule Poirot, but this time I think he was good. I also liked Jamie Dornan, young Jude Hill, and Camille Cottin. However, I didn't like Tina Fey, Kelly Reilly, and especially Michelle Yeoh's acting. I seriously cannot believe how bad she was in her scene. Because the actors balanced each other with good and bad acting, I gave acting quality a check. Lastly, for my IMDB rating, I gave 2010 ITV adaptation a 7 out of 10. It was a fairly decent adaptation. However, it lacked the glamour of some of the previous episodes. For A Haunting in Venice, although I thought it was a terrible adaptation, as an overall movie, I gave it 5 out of 10 because the cinematography was excellent in that movie. Considering the newly written plot, it was not such a bad story. So I gave this movie a 5 out of 10 in order to be fair. So this was my comparison of Halloween Party by Agatha Christie with its 2 adaptations. Please comment down below, have you read the book or watched the adaptations, and what did you think of them? If you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. As for Turkish word of the day, I'm going to choose apple. Apple means elma in Turkish, and elma is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.